This happened to me about 3 years ago. I still get weird dreams about it sometimes. I'm not even sure why I'm telling this story, but maybe writing it down will help me sleep better. So my name is Kieran, and I live in Phoenix, Arizona. My girlfriend Zara had been bugging me for months about taking a cruise. You know how it is. She kept showing me these Instagram photos of people on boats with fancy drinks. I hate the ocean, but she really wanted to go for her birthday. The cruise was supposed to go from Miami to the Bahamas. Nothing too crazy. We boarded this huge ship called the Ocean Dream on a Tuesday morning. The thing was massive, like a floating city or something. I remember thinking the carpets in the hallways looked really ugly. They had this weird pattern that made my eyes hurt if I stared too long. First couple days were normal. We ate too much food, watched some shows, played mini golf. Zara was happy, so I was happy. But on the third day, something started feeling wrong. I can't really explain it properly. It started with this old guy I kept seeing everywhere. He was probably in his 70s, really skinny, always wearing the same green shirt. At first I thought it was just coincidence. You know how cruise ships are. You see the same people over and over, but this was different. Every time I turned around, there he was, just watching. During lunch on Thursday, I pointed him out to Zara. She looked where I was pointing, but said she didn't see anyone in a green shirt. That's when I started getting really uncomfortable. The guy was sitting literally 3 tables away from us, staring directly at me. His eyes were this weird pale blue color that reminded me of old marbles. That night I couldn't sleep. The ship was rocking more than usual, and I kept hearing footsteps in the hallway outside our room. Slow, heavy footsteps that would stop right in front of our door for like 10 seconds, then continue. This happened maybe 6 or 7 times between midnight and 3 a.m. I finally got up to check the peephole. Nobody was there. But I could smell cigarette smoke in the hallway, which was weird because smoking wasn't allowed anywhere inside the ship. Friday morning at breakfast, the old man was sitting at the table right next to ours. When the waitress came over, she walked right past him like he wasn't even there. She didn't take his order, didn't acknowledge him at all, but he was right fucking there, eating scrambled eggs and bacon like nothing was wrong. I grabbed Zara's arm and whispered, "Do you see him now?" She looked confused and said, "See who?" I was starting to think I was losing my mind. Later that day, I decided to follow him. I know it sounds crazy, but I had to know what was going on. He got up from the pool area and walked toward the lower decks. I stayed about 20 feet behind him, trying to look casual. He went down 3 flights of stairs to a part of the ship I'd never seen before. The walls down there were just plain metal, not like the fancy decorations on the upper levels. It smelled like cleaning supplies and motor oil. The old man stopped at a door marked "Authorized Personnel Only" and just walked through it, not opened it. Walked through it like it was made of air. I stood there for probably 5 minutes, just staring at that door. My hands were shaking and I felt dizzy. I tried the handle, but it was locked tight. When I got back to our room, Zara was packing our suitcase. She said we were getting off at the next port because I was acting really strange, and she was worried about me. I tried to explain about the old man, but she just looked at me like I was having a breakdown. We left the ship early in Nassau. During the taxi ride to the airport, I asked the driver if he knew anything about the Ocean Dream. He got really quiet for a minute, then said in this thick accent, "That ship. It had some problems few years back. People went missing. They say some passengers never really left." I never found out what he meant by that. Zara and I broke up 2 months later. She said the cruise changed me, made me paranoid and weird. Maybe she was right, but sometimes late at night, I still smell cigarette smoke in my apartment hallway, and I swear I can hear those slow, heavy footsteps outside my door.